Yo, hello there ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here and it's time for a new video. It's time for a new pickups video today on the channel. And I'm not 100% sure like I always say, but I think it's been about 7 or 8 weeks or so since my last pickups video. So, I believe it is time to do another. Let's try and keep it under 10 minutes like I always say. But it usually goes just above 10 minutes. But today, yeah, it'll hover around the 10-minute mark I reckon by the time I'm finished. I have 5 games. They are all on the 360. Not making many retro pickups in the last year or two. Just the way it is, to be honest with you. I'm enjoying a lot of the 360 games, to be honest. And yeah, I've got 3 physical games and 2 digital. And I'll start with the first physical game that I purchased about just after my last pickups video, actually. And it is Mr. Alan Wake. Alan and his Wake, ladies and gentlemen. This game made by Remedy, the same company who made the first Max Payne game, the first 2 Max Payne games. I think they made quite a few others as well. Not sure I ever played any of them back in the day. But yeah, this is a kind of horror game. It's a 15, so it's not pure out brutality, but that doesn't matter. It says that a psychological action thriller. So it's going to be quite an intriguing story, this one, I think. It might have a good story to it. Who knows? That's lacking in some modern games, I'd say. And here it says, when the wife of best-selling writer Alan Wake disappears on their vacation, his search turns up pages from a thriller he doesn't even remember writing. A dark presence stalks the small town of Bright Falls, pushing Wake to the brink of sanity in his fight to unravel the mystery and save the woman he loves. Per action game, per psychological thriller, Alan Wake is a pulse-pounding thriller ride. And it is actually an Xbox exclusive as well. This was never released on the PlayStation. So I had a few look at reviews, and there's a lot of good reviews for this game, but Xbox especially, and the Xbox Achievements website were like, this is amazing, go and get it. I was like, come on, Microsoft, are you saying it's a little bit better than it actually is? Well, there we go. Nevertheless, I've not started this yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Could be interesting. Next, ladies and gentlemen, of course, on January the 20th, Resident Evil, a remake, remaster, was released on the Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, and I believe PC as well. And of course, I am a 360 peasant still, so I got it on the 360, but it doesn't matter. The game looks fantastic on all consoles still. And, you know, this was a Resident Evil game. Apart from Zero, the only canon Resident Evil game that I never completed. And I've completed it several times over, and I've got a lot of the achievements, but not all, and I now know why it is held in such regard. It is an absolutely fantastic game. Like I said, just in case you don't know, my backstory with remake, remaster, or just remake as it was called back in the day, I played it, I got to the courtyard area, but I never completed it, and now completing it, it's just an absolutely fantastic game. You've got real survival, where the items that you put in a certain box, the other boxes in the game, the inventory boxes I should say, the items are not in that actual box, they're in the same one, if you know what I mean. So all the items will be in different boxes, and that's totally different to me, but I'm really looking forward to that challenge. I've not actually started my real survival playthrough. You've got invisible enemy mode, you've got that mode where Forrest, is it Joseph, I can't remember which one, chases you all throughout the mansion. You've got all the different difficulties. You can save Rebecca and Jill as Chris, or Barry and Chris when you're Jill, etc, etc. So there's so much playability, and it is fantastic and legendary, and I'm delighted I purchased it. And then I also purchased another Resident Evil game, one I've never played before, Resident Evil Revelations, and Revelations 2 has just been released, and it seems to be getting some solid reviews. Revelations 2 is more brutal, it seems more dark and genuinely horror based, whereas this game is only a 16 certificate, and just because it's a 16 certificate doesn't mean it's not a good game whatsoever, but this game isn't as gruesome as some of the older games and not quite as violent, and all the enemies are not really humanoid, if you know what I mean. They don't look like humans at all, but I completed this game recently on stream on my Twitch channel, and I liked it, but I didn't love it. I had a good time. It's a 7 out of 10 game in my opinion, but I actually think I prefer, and I've just completed that on my channel as well, Resident Evil 5 to Revelations. This is a little slower paced, but I still think Resident Evil 5 is better than this. I think this was originally released on the Wii, and then it was ported to the 360 and PS3. But yeah, good game, but not great. I will complete it on the hard mode difficulty in the future, but I didn't exactly love it. But there we go. Worth a pick-up anyway. And the next game, ladies and gentlemen, I thought this was worth a pick-up, but then I read the reviews. I don't exactly know the full story with this game, but it is Doom 3, the BFG edition, and that, ladies and gentlemen, stands for the Big Motherfucking Gun Edition. Well, that'd be BMFG, but yeah, the Big Fucking Gun Edition indeed. And basically, this is Doom 3, which was, I think, originally released, was it only on the Xbox? Am I right in saying that, Doom 3? I'm not sure. I don't remember Doom 3 coming out for the PS2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was released in 2004. And this is basically a new edition of the game to celebrate 20 years of Doom. And I think it was released only about 2012. For some reason, I thought it was 2007. Yeah, I think 2012. And by Bethesda, who are probably one of the best modern game makers, in my opinion. And this has the Resurrection of Evil add-on pack on it. The game's completely remastered. There's the Lost Mission, and you also get Doom 1 and 2. I've been playing a bit of Doom 1. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But yeah, you get Doom 1, Doom 2. But a lot of people didn't actually like, and I totally don't understand why, what the reason is. Not got a clue. Never played Doom 3 in my life, but they prefer the original Xbox version, or the original version of the game. Don't know why. That is quite strange, considering the game must look a lot better, obviously, but I don't know. That guy there on the back, I don't know if you can see, but he kind of reminds me of the guys on Alien Isolation. I don't know what they're called. Are they called Jaws or something on Alien Isolation? I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying that. I watched a few people on Twitch play it, and I can't remember if they're called something like that. But no, you know, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be very dark and twisted and whatnot. And I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters, but I loved Doom 1 and Doom 2 back in the day. This is a little bit different, obviously, totally different graphics, but nevertheless, could well be worth a pickup, and I only got it for a £5 anyway, so not bad considering it's got Doom 1 and 2 in it. And then I purchased off Xbox Live Sniper Elite V2. I'm guessing that stands for version 2. I actually don't know, but what I do know is it's a game set in World War II, and you've got those Max Payne slow-mo kills. So you aim for the head, ooh, you see the bullet fly through the air, and then ooh, it just smashes them. Very violent, very satisfying though. I watched someone play Sniper Elite 3, and I think it's possible to actually shoot them in the bollocks. I'm being serious here, and get a slow-mo of that. That's pretty damn disturbing if you ask me, and very painful. But yeah, I saw some gameplay footage of Sniper Elite 3, and I thought it looked interesting. So when Sniper Elite V2 was on Xbox Live, I thought, you know what, I'll get that, and if I like it, then I might buy Sniper Elite 3. Now, currently on Xbox Live at this moment in time, you know when it says free with gold? If you've got a 360 or an Xbox One, you'll know what I'm talking about here. It's showing Lara Croft, the latest Tomb Raider. Now, I was going to pick that up, but when I click it, it doesn't actually show it. It still shows Sniper Elite 2. Now, either that's a mistake from Microsoft, or the next free game is actually going to be Tomb Raider. So I'm going to hold fire with that. I was going to buy it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait and see if Tomb Raider is the next free game on Xbox Live. That would be very nice indeed, and well worth paying for Xbox Live Gold again, to be fair. You know, I call it out, but Sniper Elite 2, if the next game is Tomb Raider, to be fair, that's pretty damn cool. And, you know, we ask for a lot as gamers these days, but to be given free games is something that we shouldn't take for granted ever. You know, it's absolutely fantastic. And I still got Red Faction Guerrilla as well that I've not played yet. I got that free off Xbox Live. So there's a lot of games for me to play. There's a lot of games for me to stream as well, ladies and gentlemen. Check me out over on Twitch TV. I've got a video about a month back which I uploaded to YouTube. The link is there. Well, the link to my Twitch is actually on my YouTube channel page. But in terms of YouTube videos themselves, I'm in a little bit of a pickle. I've just uploaded a few days ago a bit of a Hitman Absolution gameplay, just very randomly. And tonight I'm going to be uploading a bit of Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries with no commentary, It's just a test, basically, because, unfortunately, and if any of you guys can help me out with this, you'll be bloody lifesaver, the video quality is very laggy and very choppy. Now, this is obviously quite a common occurrence, it seems, with the Elgato, but I've checked online and they say the Cells Elgato, you need a dual core processor with 4 gigs of memory. I've got a dual core processor with 6 gigs of memory. This laptop is getting old now. I realise it's not top end, but when I watch the footage back that I've recorded, it looks fine. Uploading it to YouTube, it doesn't look good. Now I'm going to record after this some Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries footage. I'm going to upload it, and then I'm going to toggle the settings, and there's a few other things I've got to reconsider as well. I'm going to make them private videos so I don't clog your guys' subscription feeds up with my videos all the time. So I'm going to make them private videos just so I can watch them back myself. But it's a real pain in the ass. Like I said, guys, if any of you can help me out with that, it would be absolutely fantastic. You know, the Elgato is proving its worth already. I'm streaming some fantastic games and getting quite a lot of followers. I've got 73 now on Twitch. Thank you for that, guys. And some guys from the Twitch are coming over to the YouTube. But yeah, I want to do some playthroughs of modern games, and even my Sonic playthrough had a little bit of lag. It's like, what's going on here? Is it YouTube? I don't think it is. Is it my laptop? I don't know. But like I said, if any of you guys have got any suggestions, that would be much appreciated. But there's my pickups for the last 7 or 8 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in about 2 months' time again. Thank you for watching. See you soon.